Hi guys, and welcome to The Tale, the Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Our heroes are Tansy's wise shard-mind sorcerer, Mpoko de Todo.
I'm watching this shit go down, and I hate rudeness, so I speak into one of their minds, being like, this is an important guy with an important thing to say, you need to listen.
Byford's wily elf ranger, Callow.
I am not their friend, but I am their fellow traveller.
Tom's volatile dragonborn invoker, Shadetch.
See how good the gnome tastes when charm grilled by your body Shadetch.
Adder's powerful human warrior, Albakai.
Yeah, do you see any like creatures on while we're walking? Deers and shit.
Yeah, man, of course you do.
Can I kill one and pocket some deer meat?
And Ollie's mystical Eladrin warlock, Aramis.
And I am Aramis, the Unorthodox.
In our last episode, our heroes visited the arena.
Rock through the little marketplace area and you're back at the front of the arena.
Sweet. Okay, can we talk to is there anybody at the entrance? Like, how do we get
There's
away?
loads of people, there's loads of people all around.
Placed a series of bets with a clueless bookie.
It's just like disgusting money. Literally, we've got to use this to our max. I'll put 100 gold on one, you put 100 gold on the
I'll
other.
put 100 gold on the one, 7 to 1.
Attempted to flee a mass brawl.
What's going on?
There's a mass brawl all around
Big
you.
old fight.
You
Inside
guys
it.
have literally been sitting there completely oblivious.
Had their money stolen by said bookie.
You go to the bookies and they all appear to be empty.
Well, then we're just going to take all the money.
There's no money in there. There's nothing there. Like all of
Can
like
we go collect our weapons?
basically
What are you
everyone
talking about?
everyone is running
Okay.
out of the place because of the fight that's kicked off.
And were arrested by the town guard.
You're all
We
pinned
want
up
our
against the
money.
walls at this point, being arrested.
I know.
But he's
Being
listening. He's
arrested?
listening to your
He's
What
tale.
are we being
Well,
arrested
no,
for?
great.
What is the reasoning?
So sorry, where did we leave off when Callum went for piss? You're stood in the throne room still. And Luke
Okay,
is
right, yeah, I'll
speaking
find
to
them all.
He
Can we
turns to you
chat
and goes,
to Luke?
adventurers,
Yes, Luke.
are you willing to help me in exchange for freedom from these chains?
No, we want
And-
our freedom straight up, guaranteed 100% before any talks.
Starting to question
And then we
the
may help
values,
you.
ethics, and morals of this city.
Completely.
We heard that Denning was a fine place.
The finest in the whole
And I
rest of the
understand
land.
you
Take
are
them
the
away.
leader.
You get taken down to the cells.
Oh, Pete.
So you all get put in your own cells and you can have an 8-hour rest for the night.
It's alright, we've been in this sort of stitch before. We just break out of the cells.
Just wait for a
Yeah.
call.
we
Okay, can we say now that time has passed, or do we have to sit for 8 hours and...
No, 8 hours pass, you all wake up the
You're
next
sleeping
day.
now, Ada.
All of your... everything you own is taken off of you though.
Sleeping there.
Everything, you're led downstairs, yeah, into like a basement dungeon style thing. Everything, all of your clothes, literally, you're all stark naked.
Can we
in
watch?
your
Did I just
individual
watch where he
cells.
put our clothes though? Where did he put our
You
clothes?
Well,
put-
can
you
we
put
just
the-
wait till we get released
you-
and go? Well,
I just want to know.
Yeah, okay, you see him kind of go into a little room off. Like there's basically all dungeon. Like
Yeah.
you go down and it's just cells. But there's one that's a room basically, and he goes in there, and your stuff doesn't leave that room.
Okay, and now it's dark. Not
So
dark.
isn't that
It's 8
time
hours
over?
from
When it's
like
time to
no,
go
it's the
out now?
morning basically.
Well, I
now.
tranced, don't I? So I only sleep for 4
Yeah,
hours.
you slept for 4 hours.
When do they come
You
out?
don't sleep at
Okay.
all, so you just sit there.
Okay, so we're
That's
thinking
very
meanwhile. Bear in mind we can teleport
Just
and
do some
lockpick.
pictures of
Yeah,
the
so you
rocks,
guys
it's
can
And I'm fairly
you guys
stealthy.
can throw
so
ideas at
I
each other for a bit.
I'm 14
to
stealth, so
account for
I'm
the
actually
time
gonna.
passing.
I'm gonna lockpick, please.
You want to break it out?
I just wanna, yeah,
break
stealth
out.
around. Yeah.
Stealth around.
Yeah,
There's
he
a guard
he
outside
thinks-
the cell.
Well,
There's a guard.
right outside our cell.
Not like so. It's like a basement, yeah. It's just one basement with like cells kind of on the walls, but there's like a guard in this kind of same.
Area.
If it's like a kind of open plan sort of thing, but with obviously bars, like
Yeah,
so
yeah, and there's a
he's
guard just in the middle.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, sat on a chair by the room that's in the corner, kind of by
Can we
the
ask the
stairs,
guard-
and then there's cells everywhere else around.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Can we call the
beef
guard
is-
over, please?
Yeah, can we ask him what the beef is between him and the other soldiers? Or the, yeah.
Well, we'll try and befriend
That's
him.
the civil war of the soldiers.
We've got
Okay, so he
streetwise.
comes up to you.
And we're diplomatic.
What do you want? What do you want? Cellmates, sellers, prisoners, prisoner. What do you want?
Sellers.
I couldn't think of a name. I was like, what is it I want?
Excuse me, Mr. Officer. We are just peaceful people, and we just wanted to get a bit of an understanding of what's going on here because we're confused. We have no idea what's happening.
And we
Please, can you
discovered
give
we
us the
love
background
gambling.
information because you look like such a kind Mr. Policeman Officer, sir.
Very much so.
He rubs his hands together. You can tell this guy's a bit of a gossip.
Sweet.
So, right, check this one out. So one day, a month or so ago, this general just turns up at the gates with this pretty sizable army, 1,000 men or so. Says that he's on his way to the battles between Ham Thicket and Old Bluff. Supposedly, he's been sent by Colossal to solve. He's like a peacekeeping
Where will Ham
army.
Thicket and...
The Elves Town!
Mm-hmm.
We need to head there.
Where is it?
There.
It's that old bluff.
Old
On
Bluff.
the coast. The Ham Thicket's in the forest
In
here.
the forest. Is it
And
this
where
forest?
does the battle rage in between?
No, I believe at the moment the warriors of Ham Thicket are besieging Old Bluff. And that is where he is going.
So why is the general not left with his soldiers?
No one knows. He remains.
How many soldiers does he bring?
1,000 or so.
1,000.
They all moved into the soldiers' district.
And who is
Just
Luke?
squeezed
What
in.
is his position?
Luke, he's the mayor of this town. Do you not know? Did you not just meet him?
We met him, but I did not understand his rank.
Yeah, and he sent us to jail when we clearly didn't do anything.
Yes,
Well, you appear to be in jail, so you must have done something.
we've done nothing.
Nothing wrong. We did things, but none of them were bad.
that doesn't sound like a likely story. He looks like he's no longer that friendly towards you with all your...
But we're
all
so
your bullshit.
diplomatic and charming.
It sounds like we're going to be able to escape, basically. Not escape, but be let out as per Luke's request, and just, or maybe this cycle of he lets us out, asks us to do something for him, we don't,
And
go
then we
back
go
to
do
jail.
it,
Yeah.
or just leave. And
Basically, we
come back.
have to do what he says at some point, or we could try to escape.
Could just go to.
I'm staring.
my tower.
I'm staring at you with my hands on my fingers on my head like this. Totally black.
I recognise that is the signal that he wants to communicate with me.
Yeah, he's
That's
the
the
fingers on
Yeah.
the signal.
I vibrate towards.
Are we going to escape? My message.
Do you mean
to
that in the sense that we're gonna do it sneakily, or
I will create a distraction,
okay?
and you guys can.
Has anyone noticed where Aramis the unorthodox?
No, he's still here. He's still here.
He's,
Is he asleep?
He's asleep. He's asleep over there. He's just under that big pile of blankets. Look.
oh, of course. Hey there. My mistake. Anyway, we can do. I think we can do it. To be honest,
I will
let's face it,
urinate
there's
out of
only
my
two
cell.
big geezers out there.
When the guard apprehends me and takes me away, you will have the opportunity to teleport out of your cell.
I
I'll
see.
teleport behind him, and I could just go for my tempest burst
Diplomat
and
his
laugh.
ass.
Oh no, because it'll be like you're out your cell. Get the fuck out. Or I could bluff it.
What lies you got in your head?
Good.
I was trying to find the toilet,
Someone-
sir.
yeah,
I don't know how I got
that was the
here.
exact lie I was pointing out.
Did you not rearrange yourself to come across as something that you're
Rearrange.
not? As if to disguise yourself?
I could pretend to
For
be
example.
a crystal chair.
Yeah, in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sit on me.
Can I shape shift? That'd be dope.
I don't think so. You hear a noise, and the door to the dungeon opens, and loads more men are brought in. More naked guys being brought
What?
in and chucked into cells. You're all naked, mate. Everyone in
Yeah.
these cells is
What?
naked. You've had everything taken off
They've
you.
taken away our dignity, they've taken away our freedom.
And
I think it's time I teleport out of this bitch and intimidate them.
Aramis, you're not shit dead. Aramis is completely cool with it. He's gone to
Chill
sleep. He
out.
slept on it. He wakes up in the morning. He's like, guys, I've decided they've taken our dignity.
I didn't realise when I went to sleep that they'd taken our clothes, and now I'm pissed.
Eladrin, though.
Okay, yeah.
I
So
meditated on it.
yeah, innit? You were elsewhere when all the clothes were being taken and stuff. You've only now kind of come back to
Yes.
the world and been like, hey, wait a minute, what the fuck?
Okay.
So loads more guys have been brought in.
Right.
It looks like there's been another big fight.
It's a military coup, isn't it?
Yeah, well, and so the guards
We have a
fill up all the other cells, and they still have more guys coming in. They look at the four of you in your cells, and they take you all out one by one and put you all in the same cell. They put you all in one cell and fill up all of the other cells with guards.
Filled.
They're filling the whole place up. There's loads of guys going in here. It looks like they must have arrested a lot of people. And then they kind of look at you guys all now in your own cell together and seem to realise that they do not have enough space. So they get the four of you and they pull you out and they take you back up to see Luke whilst they fill up the cells behind you. So now you're back up in the throne room talking to Luke. And he goes,
Why the fuck have you woken me up from my cell? I was perfectly happy down there. Where is our money? Furthermore, I have my betting slip still.
Wait, we're gonna actually
you don't.
use.
Oh, why were you keeping that betting slip?
the chest containing
I
all of
kept
your
that on me.
all of your things has been brought up to
Brilliant.
and
Better
you're
be a
allowed
betting slip
you're
inside
allowed
there.
to clothe. They pass you your clothes. but
Oh, we're
the
allowed
rest
to
of the
do
remains
it again. Oh, we good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Luke.
are- the rest of
You kind gentleman.
Luke gives you all a stern look and goes, "Listen, I am not able to hold you any longer. I have more important criminals who need to be held in these cells."
Compensation.
That's fair enough. Yeah, I agree with him. Compensation upon the bets that we're rightfully owed.
And for time lost.
Mm-hmm. We could be out adventuring
Lost
right
earnings.
now. Speaking
Could've
of
made
which, did we
millions
say
during
we're
that last
adventurers?
evening,
How many
hunting were-rats.
tasks
We
we
are
need doing?
1100 gold, Luke. 1100 gold.
But you better not screw us over like the last one as well.
The last town leader we met.
That
Don't
prick.
want to know what happened to him.
So didn't pay us.
It's
Yeah,
alright,
you
we
didn't
can
pay
survive.
us,
What?
Yeah.
We can come back to Luke if the bookies aren't there to give us our cash. So let's just make this
Is
about
Luke a dwarf, by
getting
the
it
way?
out.
Luke is.
All right.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Can you?
What does
also,
that mean?
The wall
So-
was
Just
gnomes,
changes everything.
elves.
Can he heal?
The gnomes funded the elves, and the elves fought the humans.
So it's just gnomes and elves versus humans.
Wait, there's gnomes in this room.
No.
They
Well,
have
it's
the high
asking weird
technology.
questions about other places and other worlds.
Was there a gnome in the prison downstairs? Where's there a
No.
gnome?
3 halfings in
I
the
haven't seen a gnome yet.
No, not in this town.
Greetings.
He
What's the
turns to
deal?
you and says,
Greetings.
"I'm gonna have to free you."
Brilliant. Can we have our things back and we'll get
And they
on our
have your
way?
things back. They put the chest down and
Even
leave
the
it so you
bags.
can go.
And if we are not...
As compensation
Oh,
for this,
please go on.
you may speak to my alchemist and take a potion of your choice.
Fantastic.
Ooh, marvellous.
Each.
1 potion.
Tight.
If you do not want to be arrested again
Yes, please.
in this city, then I would ask that you do me a favour.
What, so if we don't do the favour, we will be arrested again?
So if
Or are
we
you
do
saying
this
if we do the
favour,
favour, we can never be arrested, whatever we do?
Yeah,
No,
no
if
matter
you don't
what
do
we
the
do.
favour, if you don't do the favour, you will be arrested again. Because I vaguely need your help. I do not wish to keep you, seeing as I'm
What
not
is
100%
this
sure what
favour
you've
then?
done.
I will help you with the favour.
It sounds like
If
you have a problem.
You will
Luke.
guarantee the payment of the bets plus fee for the favour.
At 50%
Then
the
I'm
value
down.
of the bet.
I will send a
down.
guard
I'm
with
down.
you to go speak with the bookies
At
So-
their houses.
at the shop,
Someone who knows their home addresses, though,
And
in
we'll
case
be
they're
fully
not there.
compensated.
and he will attempt to help you be fully
No,
compensated.
we want you to you will underwrite the bookies
Mhm.
in this instance and pay us.
We're
if
like
they
a
don't.
guarantee.
Yeah, and
And
you
then
can
we
go
will
get it
hear
from
you
them.
out. And we are very helpful people.
We will do it.
You have to get a
And
down
very
down-
dangerous.
Very brave and very dangerous.
We have heard
But
rumour.
helpful.
We have heard rumour that
of
the
your
head
helpfulness.
of the Thieves Guild
So sorry.
resides in this town.
Yes.
I would like you to find him and bring him to me.
I'm just going to telepathically communicate with Tansy for a bit.
Go
She's,
ahead.
I think we should go down
Leave
with
him
the
off.
head of the Thieves Guild. He sounds like a right laugh.
Make a new buddy, and then
Yeah,
we'll start
once
our
we get our
gang.
cash
Get
back.
some allies.
Okay, we could definitely just link up with him. But let's see what his deal is. Okay, Luke, we would love to help you out, okay?
My only advice I can give you is that you must go to the Ivory Toilet. That is where his
Ivory
name is.
I
The inn in the poor part of the city.
thought it was called the Jolly Giant.
That's even dreams, bro.
The Jolly Giant.
What is the pay
The
for
Jolly
this
Giant
mission?
is the inn outside the town.
That's a good. What is the pay for this mission? Other than you helping us get our bet slips, is there a little like little
Potion in your
payment?
freedom.
100?
No.
It sounds like you're
Your
freeing
potion.
us in
100?
large part due to
100?
you having an overpopulated prison.
Yeah, so we're doing you a favour by leaving. We want to go back down there. Fuck you. Find space for us.
We want our own bloody cell, okay? Don't want you cheaping out on us and throwing us in there with a load of randoms.
Accept the deal, or be executed.
Oh, bloody
We accept
hell.
the deal. We accept the deal. We'll go.
Execute us and have no one
What
to
do we
play
have
with.
to do with the head? What do we have to do with the head of thieves? We'll get you some information on him.
No, you have to bring him to me.
Bring him to you. No, I'm afraid we would need some additional paper.
Yeah, that's a big
potion
task.
each. We demand.
He's a powerful guy.
We
potion
negotiate.
each.
A potion each.
You can roll your diplomacy.
Yes.
Yep.
Tansy.
That's high.
17,
Plus-
It's pretty high.
28.
A potion each.
Brilliant. A potion of our choice each.
We have to go to the alchemist lab.
Oh, okay.
Can we
Okay,
work
brilliant.
with him in
Thank you,
collaboration
Luke.
to
You're
create
a
brand new
kind
potion which we
gentleman.
can market to the populace?
Potentially in the future, yeah.
You're a kind gentleman. We'll just equip ourselves again. We'll go see the alchemist.
But you have
We'll
to
go with
say
your guards
the
to the
vetting slips
bookies, and then we will begin our quest right away.
The guard will,
Bookies!
a guard will be waiting for you at the gates.
Hopefully there won't be any more misunderstandings like this in the future.
So you turn and walk out of the big double doors.
Thank you, Luke.
You're
a
now
kind
just stood in the
gentleman
hallway.
And a scholar.
Where do you want to go? You're in a hallway. There's
We'd
2
like to
guards
go
in
to
the
the
hallway
alchemist.
with you.
Should we
Okay.
head to the alchemist?
Yeah.
Do you ask the guards where
Where
the
is he?
alchemists are, or
Yeah.
do you
Yeah,
wander
yeah. We
around
just
there?
can you take us to the alchemist?
So, excuse me, kind guard.
I know we've just been released from prison, but can we aimlessly wander this? Yeah, he just points you to the right and goes in that tower.
Okay,
So
fantastic.
you walk down
We
and you
to the
rock in
tower,
through
we
the
go
door,
up
you
the
go
steps.
inside. Nah, it's not actually up the steps, it's just through, like, on the base level of
He's on the base level.
Fantastic.
And there's just a guy.
What's he got going on in his
I'm just doing my whole silence thing.
There's loads of plants kind of hanging from loads of shelves and stuff like that, and then there's like a purple sort of fume layer at the top taking up the ceiling area, and there's potions all around, and there's like a mortar and pestle and a retort and a variety
That's
of...
such old school scientific. Like they've just got old school names and stuff. There's no pipettes around here.
Nah,
No
mate.
test tubes.
We got calcinators and retorts. So, yeah, so you rock into the alchemist and he goes, ah, hello!
Luke has sent us to select a potion each of our choice and take it away.
And to work with you to create
As
brand new
compensation for the cruel treatment which we have suffered at the behest of the city's hands.
What do you have?
He gives you a surprise look. He goes, well, that's very impressive of you. A guy rocks in and relays the same information to him. He goes, wow! How are you getting these sort of deals out of Luke?
Yeah, we are very tight with Luke.
ones.
Me and Luke
Very
actually go
dangerous.
way
He's
back.
making a mistake.
And he respects how brave and dangerous we are.
I'm afraid Luke is not very well knowledged in the stock of the alchemy lab at the moment. I do not have many potions available to
You don't have 4 potions.
I do have 4 potions.
Okay, great.
Maybe he's thinking
I do not have
options.
4 of the same potion,
Ah.
so you could not all have the same thing.
Talk us through your inventory.
I have 3
Or
alchemical
inventory.
fire potions.
Anything that does
3 what?
invisibility or
Fire
teleportation.
Alchemical fire potions.
Okay, what does that do?
Exactly.
It's like a bomb basically. It's like a
Ooh.
grenade.
Okay.
I have 1 alchemical frost potion. I have 2 good night tinctures.
What do they do?
Why, if you put it in someone's drink or food, it will render them unconscious and asleep for a long period of time.
Could be really helpful.
Mm.
Let's make sure Shadesh doesn't get his hands on it though.
We
Or
could use it on
we
him.
can, yeah,
Serious.
nailed it. But when he's being a proper douchebag, slip him some of
One of
that.
us should definitely get it.
I also have 1 elixir of dragon breath.
Which does.
Provides you with the power to breathe fire.
For how long?
Once.
We've already got a guy who can breathe fire.
And I have 1 dragon fire tar. Napalm, basically.
Napalm. Can I get it
Sticky
dropped
substance.
in by an aircraft?
A sticky substance sears the target.
You a
Call
little
it a
dragon.
napalm
You a little
strike.
dragon can just overfly with it.
Oh, mate! Can I send my dragon in to drop a dangerous potion on there?
You can. Yeah, that's a legitimate thing you can try and
Epic,
do.
nice shout, Adam.
God.
Fucking
wanna
love
see
having
it.
it.
Train that shit.
Yes. Can I have training sessions with my dragon? I want to just interact with him and make sure we've got
Yeah.
a good bond.
When you've
Yeah.
got time.
Yeah, once we get all our cash, I just want to put down a little pile
Feels like
of
we're
it.
constantly
and then
chasing
he can
old
just sit on a
fashioned.
pile of gold.
So, my
You're gonna
friends,
make him sit on it.
what would you like?
Ah.
Um.
Can I have a frost bomb, please, boss?
Certainly. Write down 1 alchemist's frost.
As
I
long
would
as
like
somebody
to take
knows
one that
them.
makes you pass out.
Will you take that? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. We should have it. It sounds
What was
really
the
useful.
one called?
It was a night's sleep or something, or I would like the
I'd like this
napalm one because I'm gonna get
Yeah, I
Fidel
have
to do a
written.
napalm strike.
Okay, so write
Ooh,
down
amazing.
1 dragon fire. Write down
You select a
dragon fire
potion,
tar.
boss.
So you've got to make a decision.
The tincture.
Okay.
Nice. So now we've got our potions, kind alchemist. Can you point us in the direction of the guard that Luke has prepared for us to rock to the arena with?
I don't know what you're talking about, but usually he leaves the guard out by the front gate.
Okay, we're gonna head there.
Okay, so you stroll out the keep,
Conclusion to the gates.
and you're out by the front gates. There's a guard waiting for you.
Hello there.
Hello.
What's your name, guard?
Give me a second. I'm just looking up my name. Please
He's got a
ignore
bit of
this.
amnesia, you see.
Connecting to database.
The guard is huge.
Mm.
He's like
That's the
8
kind of
feet
guy we need
tall.
rocking with us.
He's a Goliath.
Lovely.
Oh,
We might be able to blag him to join the crew. Pay him.
My name is Lo Cag.
Okay.
What are your names, friends?
Meet Callow.
Greetings, Callow. For those listening at home, he's staring blankly at me.
Meet El Poco de Todo.
Greetings.
Just a blank one.
What are you? I've never seen a creature such as yourself.
I'm very special.
You look it.
What's your name again, Anna?
Closing.
Abakai.
Greetings, Abakai.
And I am Aramis the Unorthodox.
Who named you the Unorthodox?
I.
That's pretty unorthodox, Aramis.
Giving yourself a
That
time.
is unorthodox.
Nice.
Does anyone else call you the Unorthodox?
Oh, everybody. I'm renowned through the many, many lands of this world.
Tell me, is it common for a ladrin to take a title?
Yes, yes. You see, I'm from the unorthodox school of this opinion. I mean, not many Ladrin would do it. But,
you're one of the famous unorthodists. Yes, I've heard of that ancient cult.
That's correct. Although I don't like to associate with that particular title because I'm unorthodox. You see.
But surely, this all seems quite orthodox now, the more you talk about it.
No, I should conform to the unorthodox branch of the unorthodox.
Surely they would be extremely orthodox.
No, we're very unorthodox and orthodox.
But surely the ones the unorthodox consider unorthodox are just the orthodox.
No,
dear.
No. You.
Okay, sir.
massively
Can we go
misunderstood.
collect our monies?
No, certainly, sorry, my mistake.
To the arena.
So you're strolling along, and then you hear, very quietly at first, like that, yeah? And the ground is shaking a little bit. You can feel
What's that
everything
earthquake
moving.
I sensed earlier?
Goliath
What's
looks
the
around a
Goliath
little bit confused.
Sorry, just by the way, are we fully equipped?
Yeah, you went and got your stuff out of the chest before you
I
left.
thought you were naked, so.
Pay attention to reality, man!
Jesus.
You can't
So you're
just stare
picking
blankly
out
at people.
potions naked. Is that normal?
Sorry,
So you continue to stroll towards the arena. It's early morning now, of course, so the arena's closed.
We'll sit down and wait for the arena to open again.
Okay.
Blimey.
We'll take him to the pub for a pint.
Okay. You're gonna go to
Yeah.
the pub?
Will
Which
that
pub?
stop the noise?
Which pub would you like? You're going to continue to ignore the loud noise and the shaking ground and just go
Yeah.
to the pub?
I'm looking up and around. What's going on? Is there anything
Yeah,
inside?
are we perceiving I'm not worried about this noise.
I'm perceiving a noise.
Can we ask that guy, do you know what that noise is?
Okay, so Callow and Poco de Todo notice in the distance what looks like a man, but a very large man on the horizon.
Bigger than the Goliath geezer in front of us.
Much bigger. Much
A giant.
You also notice as you're strolling towards the pub in the soldiers' district, as you figured out that's the closest one to you, that all of the soldiers appear to be leaving, basically. But they don't look like they're arming up for battle. They look like they're forming up. They're all forming up at the gates as if they're leaving, as if perhaps the guard captain has won the argument and has asked the soldiers to leave. So they're all stood at the gate. Do you want to stroll past them and go to the inn? Or you want to...
Can we go up to the captain and say, yo, what's this noise? What's happening?
Yeah.
Ask them.
What's that
What's
massive figure in the
They're all
distance?
kind of looking around, confused and worried, and they're like, "We do not know." Like, you look over and then
Can we
you
point at
hear,
the guy?
"Outside the gates! Outside the gates!" Loads of chaos ensues. People are running around everywhere. You can see near to where you are some steps up to the wall if you want to go run up and see what's going on beyond the walls. Or the guard captain looks at you, doesn't seem to be giving you the time of day. He seems to have more important stuff to do and kind of brushes you aside and carries on going. So you can continue to try and question people down amongst the chaos of all the soldiers running around. And
Can I run up the wall?
You wanna run up the wall?
Yeah.
Okay, so you look out over the wall and there's over 1,000 minotaurs stood in formation.
He wants a thief guy, and now there's a minotaur attack. I think Luke should have bigger things. In
I think we should get out of
mine.
So the gates are closed, out of the city, and there's soldiers formed up on the inside in the courtyard, kind of in front of the gatehouse, and
This doesn't sound great.
there's still this loud banging, getting louder and louder, and you can see now that you're stood on the wall, you can see quite clearly that there is what you recognise as a colossus walking towards you.
Great. In the town?
walking. No, outside of the town. It looks
Made
like
of
a
ice.
huge blue Cyberman thing, carrying in its hand a massive
Sword.
like ethereal sort of looking spectral sword. It's strolling towards you. And
Can
at
I
the same
roll a
time,
nature check on it?
no, you can roll an Arcana or a religion check on it.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
Find out information about it.
Oh, I've got a 13 for Arcana.
Okay, you want to roll?
Okay, where's my religion? Yeah, I'll go for Arcana.
Yeah,
18 I've got. Did I learn anything?
You did not learn anything.
Oh.
And the Colossus has stopped. It's now stood maybe 25 feet away from the southern wall. Colossus stands at the southern gate, and you are stood near the northern gate, and you hear a knock on the door,
Pondy door.
on the gatehouse.
Open the door, Ollie.
Okay. Yeah.
What? No. We should leave it to the gods to do that. I think we should stay back.
Yeah, that's probably a sensible idea. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
We could go chat to him, I guess, and see what he's up to. Why he's coming here. Join him.
The guards open the door, and there is stood a tall Cambion wizard. Like, if tieflings are descended from demons, Cambions basically are demons. They look like they're humanoid, but like they've got big claws, they've got wings, they're red with big horns and stuff, and they're proper demon creatures. Stands there in all black robe with a black hood. His wings somehow appear to be underneath the robe.
And where are we exactly? We're on top of the wall.
You're on top of the wall. These guys are all kind of stood in the back of the courtyard with Lokag.
Am I next to archers on the wall?
Mhm.
Okay. Are they dwarfs or human?
Predominantly dwarfs, but also humans and other miscellaneous races.
Yeah.
He strolls in and goes, "Give me the sword of Garen Keelamore and the keys to your city, and there will be no need for bloodshed." So the guard captain stood at the door. The guard captain refuses. He says, "The sword of Garen Keelamore is part of this city, and it cannot be removed. And this city is not yours to be taken, I'm afraid."
Should we bargain? Should we be diplomats and sort the whole thing out?
One of you guys did just get some. What was it?
Yes.
Fuck! What did you just?
We're not going to get our fucking money back from the bookies. We're
napalm.
getting the sword of
Yeah,
Garen.
one of you just got given napalm. Just fucking blow him up.
I do have
You
napalm.
can't reason with him.
That's going to do like 10 damage. You're not going to kill him.
Oh no!
What?
Flat
Are we
face
talking
Jack.
about the Colossus or just this guy on the other side of the room?
Any chance we
wizard.
can befriend
The
him?
wizard. Oh yeah.
Buddies, is there any slight?
It's the wizard talking about, not the Colossus.
The wizard, the Colossus is stood silently, just looking menacingly, his shadow over the city. I don't know if I've got a
Can we use him as a mount?
You want to tame the Colossus?
See great distances.
Yeah, exactly. We'd have our own tower that moves.
What time is it, by the way? Is it day or night or?
We just came to the arena and it was still closed, and then this all started.
Yeah, it's still early
Arena.
morning. Yeah, it's like kind of 9, 10ish. So yeah, the wizard is now no longer talking really loudly. But he appears to be talking to the guard captain, but you guys are too far away to hear. And then he turns and he leaves and he walks back out with the gates. And they close the gates behind him. All the soldiers start forming up and they begin to defend the walls. You don't hear any advanced movement or anything, but they appear to be fortifying as if potentially war could ensue. So you are now in a
So
town.
are we going
under
to be
siege.
leaving this town?
Yeah,
Are we
or
staying
we
in this
gonna
town?
Try and fight.
How do you intend to
this
leave
all
this town
could
under
be
siege?
quite
By
fun.
the other side.
Where the Colossus is.
He's on the other side.
There's over 1,000 Minotaurs stood at the northern gate
On the other side of the wall.
with the
mate.
wizard,
Yeah.
and on the other side of the city,
Oh,
on the
he's
southern
there.
gate, is the Colossus.
Yeah, we could talk to him.
We might get starved out.
Probably
before
not
we
a
get
very
chance to-
talkative
Oh,
guy.
is there any
Might be.
sewers?
Can
Is
we
there
go
any
up-
sewers
actually-
Like small pipes.
that
and
leads
stuff.
out? Oh,
Small
okay.
Steady one.
I don't really want to call it a small syrup pipe.
Well, it looks like it's stuck.
So guys, you're stood in the courtyard, you've still got Lokag with you. Everyone else appears to be running around, but
Yo,
Lokag seems to be
Lokag.
sorted on his mission. And you guys are helping you get your money back from the
Nice.
bookies.
Wicked, let's go with that.
Oh,
Lokag,
We're
we
going to
want
the
to find
bookies.
these goddamn bookies. And Luke said that basically we could do whatever we needed to get our money back. And
100%.
then we will help you and your city out because we are good, respectable, brave, and dangerous individuals.
I'm
Even
not even
though our
rolling bluff
first
because
visit-
he's been
He knows.
debriefed by Luke that
Yes.
you are not allowed to do whatever the fuck you
What?
like.
I didn't say
He
whatever
surely
we
has
like.
been briefed that we're brave and dangerous
He
individuals.
has been briefed that you're brave and dangerous.
Oh, that's good
individual,
then. That's
but
good.
also that you're not allowed to just do whatever the hell you
Well,
like.
Yeah, but
I'm
he looked up
separate
for
right
helping
now,
us get
right?
our cash back.
Yeah, you're not with these three.
What?
Okay,
These three-
can
Oh,
I
you're
just
on the
stealth?
top.
wall.
Yeah.
Can I stealthily move up the wall? as far away from these guys.
Yeah, you keep an eye.
Alright.
You keep an
Try to
eye.
stealth from
Tans will
these
stay in
guys.
telepathic communication with
And
you.
the guard.
Yeah,
No,
I'll
from
keep
the
in touch.
guard.
From
Radio
local.
comms.
Tans will
Yeah.
stay in telepathic communication.
to
We're going to
roll?
go and get
What's
our
your
1100 gold back.
17 plus 50.
I've got my bent sword.
And this
Yeah,
guy
okay, so you sneak
bent
off.
sword.
And now none of these
Yeah,
guys know
Ben.
where you are. You're up on the wall
On the
somewhere,
wall.
kind of. You've gone around a
Really?
little bit.
Tom
Okay.
hit a wall with it.
What?
So,
Bastard
what are you doing,
sword.
guys? The courtyard that you're in is pretty close to the entrance to the Coliseum, so you can still see it from where
Yeah,
you
I'm
are.
with Lokag.
Yeah, let's just discuss with Lokag what the best strategy is then to get our money back. What does
Yeah.
Lokag think?
When does he think the arena will open? And will it open today, or is it going to be called off?
Probably not going to open.
Okay, will there be anyone in there as far as you know?
The teams and the owner of the arena will probably still be around.
Brilliant.
Doing
No,
stuff.
we don't really.
We would like to meet with the owner of the arena.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
We'd like
Luke's
to do that.
given us permission to get our cash. So
No, but he's not going to stress
Everyone's
out.
had
Do you know where
plans.
these guys live though? Any of these better
Sure.
Bookies.
merchants? Yeah. Is there an area where they're going to?
Yeah, but they could work. They could be. They might not be like but independent bookies. They could be bookies part of the arena. We'd like to go meet with him.
Okay,
And
fine.
we will totally help out after.
Dangerous and brave. Remember that.
Dangerous, brave.
Okay, so you stroll back into the arena. You go around from the main entrance and go around to a side entrance, and Lokag knocks on the door.
Secret knock, he knows. Yeah, that's it.
The door is answered by an orc.
Excuse me, can you point us out to the owner of this establishment?
Who are you?
We are people sent by Luke, envoys of Luke.
He looks at you.
Well, travelling adventurers.
He looks at Lokag in his guard's armour.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, right, fair enough.
Yeah.
And he lets you in.
Look, we're with Lokag, mate.
He's the biggest fucker in the city.
You know Lokag.
Okay, so you stroll inside. You're now in like this kind of these very small, low-ceilinged sort of rooms. Like there's loads of guys in there fighting lots of different races and things. You see that you're currently in the purple team's area, but you see that there's doors on either side, and the door on one end is white and the door on the other end is orange, and you presume that symbolises that through those doors is that team.
Well, can we head through?
He points
Well,
you.
green is the
Yeah,
one
we
that.
want to go towards that.
He points you towards the
We'll
white
get the
door
owner.
and says, "The owner's office is past the white team's
Okay.
training
We'll go
ground."
to the owner's office.
Okay, so you stroll through. York comes with
Just
you.
observing what's going on.
York comes with you the whole way. So around you, there's
That's a
sparring.
bit
There's
ridiculous.
people kind of wetting their weapons and stuff on stones. There's like fighting, people trying on armor, just all of that classic kind of gladiator sort of stuff going on, but without any of that Roman slavery style
Okay.
shit. So, okay, yeah. So then you eventually stroll up to this office door. The orc opens the door and strolls inside, lets you in, and sat behind a table is another Goliath. This one, a female. She gives you a narrow look. What are you doing in my arena?
It's very nice to meet you, madam. We are.
What are your names?
Okay, let me get this right. We are Abakai. We
I'm
are
not here.
Callow.
I'm like outside.
We are Abakai. We are El Poco de Todo, and Aramis.
And Fidel.
And we have been sent. And Fidel, meet Fidel. We have been sent by Luke to collect the money from the whoever they are,
What are they
the
called?
green bookmakers.
Bookie.
That's a
Mr.
wonderful
Green.
pet you have there. What is it?
It
We'll
is
sell
a
it to you.
pseudo dragon called Fidel.
Where did you
Subscribe.
acquire such a wondrous beast?
Ah,
I would
well,
love to get one for my
I've
own.
travelled far and wide because I am a respectable, brave, and dangerous adventurer.
Can you roll your bluff?
There's no bluff.
I don't
there.
need to bluff for that.
He's
You
not
can see it.
He's not respectable.
Doesn't think I'm
Did
respectable.
you claim to be respectable,
I
man?
just
Why
said-
did you
I
ruin
said
it?
we were respectable.
She narrows her eyes at you.
Someone else could just chip in and just bluff that we are respectable.
What do you mean
Yeah.
someone else
Don't
can
be
just chip in?
respectful.
Who are you talking
I
to?
So
basically
basically-
like all we've had from this
Woman.
city is insults. We just
Mm.
came here just to see your supposed
No,
grand
it's not just
Colosseum,
that.
and then we were assaulted with all your guards. We just want our bet money.
These are not my guards.
Not
Do
your
not impose
guards.
this
no,
upon me.
your town's guard. Sorry,
Town's guard is
not
in
your
trouble here,
personal
I agree.
ones.
Anyway,
Town's
I
guard have
was,
been causing me
We're
trouble
not
for
blaming
weeks.
you for this. We're just saying we've had a bad time in this city. This is our first experience, and we just want some justice.
Your town was about to be destroyed.
Yeah, have you not seen the frigging thing outside, man? There are more.
I have. That's why I wonder what you are doing in here with your frivolous
We've got
antics.
our own problems, like.
we would
wanted
just like
our
to get this
money
over with
We need
before
the
we help.
money
Support
so
the
we
city.
can. No, we need the money so we can get weapons to save your city
Yes, this is true.
and equipment. Damn it!
You have some problem with the bookmakers, you speak to the bookmakers.
Could you direct us to where the bookmakers
Yes,
we can find them?
Let me think. The green bookmakers. The green. She goes and starts searching for her papers and things.
The Rolodex.
Yeah, she's got
Yeah,
the Rolodex. Why? I believe they live in the large house opposite the merchants in the poor district.
Locag, do you know what this is?
Yeah, nice.
I know the merchant's house.
Brilliant. Okay,
It's a
well,
rock.
we are very grateful for your time.
The orc is now stood in the way of the door and goes, "You can't just come in here and demand information from me without giving me something in return."
We've given
you
you our time. If you'd like an autograph, I will be happy enough to comply. But otherwise, we must be on our way. There is a battle ensuing outside.
We're here to protect your
The
city.
orc punches the wall next to the door, and the brickwork crumbles away a little bit.
We've got a city guard with us. Who do they think they are?
Yeah, what this guy's gonna
Kolag is
kill
not
her.
going to accept this sort
Yo,
of behaviour.
Kolag. Is it Kolag?
Locag.
Locag. Locag.
You're a city guard, Locag.
We're in our property. She asks us a favour. It's not unacceptable for us to at least listen to
Okay
us.
then, madam.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's see you out.
Do you by any chance want us to fix your wall?
Can you do that?
No.
That orc is always causing
We're adventurous.
Log over there. He's always punching stuff. It's so annoying.
I thought it was her that punched it. Okay, it's Log.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought it was her as well.
Log.
Log the orc.
I love Log.
She looks at Locag and goes, "Tell me, Locag." She seems to know his name.
What is Log?
Of course she does. They go way back.
What do you know of Fargrim? Locag goes, "He's just one of the other officers in the guard. He has been extorting me for money. So far, he has taken 2,000 gold from me
Blimey.
2,000 gold.
in rent for the Colosseum."
2,000, 10,000.
We need to get
2,000.
Oh my god. You know what? I can sympathise with that because we're owed 1,100 gold. And it's
Plus
really
1,000
annoying.
from bloody
Yeah,
some guy in
we're-
a different town.
We
Yeah,
can
we
dig
are actually.
through
We're
like
owed a
every
lot of
village.
money.
Please don't make this
And a
the
full
same.
tower's worth of goodies.
What does she want from us?
I want you to go to Fargrim and tell him that he is no longer allowed to threaten or extort me or my arena.
Who's Fargrim, sorry?
He's the guy that
wizard.
extorted him.
Not the wizard, he's one of the other
Sorry.
guard officers.
He's a wizard that's a guard, apparently.
No wizard.
Okay, well, we'll just use our diplomacy to negotiate
A fee.
and generate a counter offer.
Okay, go on.
If you ensure and guarantee that we receive our 1,100 payment, then we will.
What 1,100 payment?
From the
Tell him the
bookmakers
story.
who operate in your facility.
Illegally.
Not
Yeah.
illegally. They legally operate
And I'm
within
just saying
the
that
facility.
this place is looking like it's going to get a pretty shocking TripAdvisor review. And we can sort that out. It can be addressed.
A TripAdvisor review?
Yes.
Yes.
What is a TripAdvisor review?
Everyone reads them, okay? Let me just say that, right?
In the north.
Everybody.
We are in the north.
North of here.
I suppose there is more further north.
Near Leaf Town.
I
Great,
see.
wonderful Leaf Town.
Oh, what? Not Leaf Town. I hate that place.
Yeah, I hate that place.
And I'll
Tell
tell
me
them.
about it. I
Oh,
really hate
God,
that place
Leaf
a
Town.
lot, man. That place is
Every
crap.
soldier we get from Leaf Town dies in their first
Yep.
fight. We train them up for years. They say that they're a quality fighter, and then they die straight. Oh, I hate the people of Leaf Town.
Yes, we
They're
said
so
annoying.
there
Well,
too.
Leaf Town.
We said
So yeah,
in so
so
many
yeah, is
respects.
there any fee for this mission here where we're saving? Because he keeps extorting you, so you pay us 200 and we'll save you being extorted ever again. You're saving thousands.
She gives you all a stern look. She's obviously not happy with these antics that you bring her way.
That was a high roll.
I provided you the address of the bookmakers. Beyond that, I cannot do anything else other than I could offer to detain them upon reopening of the arena.
Can you put this in writing for us? Then you will make good on this promise.
I will not, however, pay you any gold for your services.
We accept
Deal.
these terms.
Okay, so she writes
Okay.
you a little note
Nice.
saying that they will be detained if they return to the arena without having
Put
paid
in
your
your
debt.
thingy something, no. I don't know who.
We'll remember it. We want to roll there now, and then we'll come back and chat to the arena lady.
Okay, so Log has moved out the way of the door and opened it now. So you want to...
Log.
Brilliant.
Log.
Locag, please take us
My
to the
favourite.
destination.
She shouts after you as you're leaving. By the way, in future, you might do better in negotiations if you ask people their name. And then Log closes the door.
Yo, can Log come with us?
We've already got Locag.
Yeah, but I
Got
love
Locag,
Log.
Got heavy.
Yeah, but Log's my favourite guy we've met. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Log,
He punched the wall and blocked the door, and he's called Log. And just... those are 3 cool things.
Log is on the same side. Log closes the door behind him as he leaves. So he's with you still, so you can chat to Log if you want.
Log, come with us.
Join our group.
We're going to go save
Yeah,
the town.
we are looking for additional crew members.
We're looking for additional crew members.
You know you
20 silver pieces a week.
Oh no, we want him to join because he wants to join. We don't have to keep paying him.
Yeah,
he wants to be there for the
But
adventure.
it is lucrative working with us.
Yeah,
We
you
a
will
lot of
make
money.
some
Think how
gold.
boring it is here. You're punching walls because you're just so frustrated.
You'll have an equal
You
share.
You'll be able to punch dragons and shit with us.
I am the champion of this arena. I am not some
Yes,
frustrated
you are.
body.
Come with us.
Yeah.
You're the guy we need.
Yeah.
So, Log,
There's
we're going to
more
make
adventure
hundreds
out
of
there.
gold.
So much money, don't
You're
you?
here in
Log
this
the
tiny
legend,
arena.
they'll say.
Think
I
what
like
you
you
could
guys. You guys seem
Think
cool.
what you could do, Log. We
The
could rule the
possibilities
world.
are endless.
I cannot just up and leave though.
Why not? What's
You
talking
can
What's
come
up
back
with
when
you?
the arena reopens. It's closed at the moment for weeks until this battle. So just come with us.
I will fight alongside you in the battle if you have plans to
Yes.
help.
Yes,
Come with
we
us
do.
and help draw our plans.
However, it appears to me that you are far more focused on this money issue than on the safety
We
of our
need that
city.
to defend the
We
city.
feel wronged.
That's true.
And
That is
it's
the
not
base.
the first experience of this we've had, is the point as well. But it was the first experience in this city, which I'm just outraged by. What a bad introduction, honestly. We need a reason to fight for this city.
You guys do not seem like you've had a good time.
We really
We
haven't.
really haven't.
Yeah.
Thanks for seeing that, Log.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds
That's
like you
really
really
empathy.
understand people.
He's followed you out of the side door now, so you're now actually stood like on the street, so you can see all of what's going on as of now. Like, yeah, you just walked out of the door. Like, well, I don't know, guys. I can't just. I mean, I have always wanted to explore the world.
The world. Look at this
Look
map.
at the map.
Yeah, it's
We're in a small subsection of the world, very
Yeah.
close to
Did
you
you
right
clean
now.
up there,
It's
Lord?
We could be out here.
Where have you been on this map?
Everywhere.
Oh,
Right,
Well,
what's your
well
bluff, bro?
travelled.
What's your bluff?
We are
Come
well
on.
travelled.
Give me your bluff stat.
We forgot it all. 'cause
It
we
is
got
true. I
kidnapped.
forgot it.
Yeah.
I came from down
Lost our
there in the
memories.
south.
Yeah, we are a bit.
That was high.
Wasn't it? It was
That
an
was a
11.
20.
It was an
Oh, I thought
11.
it was a 20.
You have not been all over this map. Do not lie to me.
I
Well,
have
I started
I've
here.
totally been all over this world.
You guys seem far more dishonest than you originally appeared.
Well,
I'm so sorry for my friends. They've all had blows to the head. I'm sorry. 20 in total. Is that no? Is that no?
No, he's already aware that you guys are.
So yeah,
lying.
none of
So
us
that
have
is-
been over the whole thing, but collectively we have. Because I started down in the human bit and came up here, and they've come from bits, and he's from the
I've
Elven
lived
lands.
many
We've been
lives.
everywhere.
You got to roll
I-
bluff against
You
the
got to
map,
roll
mate.
with us,
Come on.
Lord.
come on, hit a 20.
This one. Where's the
I
dice?
got a 20, but it was
There's
no
a
good.
million
It's
dollars.
in front of you,
Oh,
innit?
right.
Boom! You got to say what you're saying.
Excuse me, Log.
Now you know this is
I
the crucial
appre- no,
lie.
no,
You
no.
got to enclose everything
Okay,
in this
okay.
lie.
I appreciate your concerns. The fact is, we've had such a stressful day that we're all speaking gibberish. We can barely control our minds. But the fact of the matter is, we're all good people, okay? We've got another friend, a couple of them. We're all good guys, and we think you'd fit right in, Log. Okay,
Right,
we think
Log.
you'd fit into our crew. And if you think that you might be a good healer, then we're always welcome that too. We're welcome. We'll happily pay for any training you need.
I've always wanted
Right
to
up.
go back to my home country.
We can go
Whereabouts
Where are you
there.
from?
From the
What race
Yorkish
are
land.
you?
Oh,
We can
cool.
totally
You're
go there.
not.
That sounds like a sweet plan. Well, we'll add
Yeah.
that to our list of places to go.
We can
We're
take you
desperate.
home. After we finish protecting this city, go to the tower, collect all our stuff, go to the Elven place in the woods, deal with the battle that's going on
And then
there.
we know we can trust you, and then we'd love to go visit your homelands.
But I bet you're so excited and I.
It's an adventure.
A killer dice roll.
We will give
so
you a share of everything in
I
the
think
wizard's
you're up
tower.
for it.
An equal share, Log. All yours.
Allow me some time to gather my things. He looks excited now. He's like, I would love to.
Log.
We will go back to my homeland. We're going back to the Orcish lands.
We are
Yes.
absolutely after we finish the next couple of quests.
Yeah.
Couple of quests.
And
Yes,
as
no,
long
that's
as
what
you
we
said-
Adventures, Log. Adventures.
And as long as you can vouch for us, because we've had a lot of shit, it seems, when we wandered to
Yeah,
cities,
no,
so
we're excited for you
you,
to
a
join
fellow
us. though.
person, yeah, can
We're excited for you to join us, and we're excited to travel to your lands. As soon as we
meet your
finish
people.
the next two things, we just have to do because we know we're honest We're good, we're respectable
Yes.
people. Mate, you're still welcome to have the
Yeah.
old arena battle.
Yeah.
We're easy going, guys. We're
Well,
fans joining the arena too, and you can.
Well,
teach
the
us.
arena's closed for the day, so I will join you in your day's travels.
Fantastic.
Okay, Log.
Come on then, Log.
Mm.
Let's go. We've got another friend we need to meet up.
For the long
Can
term,
we just
though,
can
toss.
Tansy now telepathically communicate with Callow and just call him over and say we need
I'll
backup?
scan the
Or
area.
is-
for him.
Backup.
Can we actually just flip over to Callow and let him just have a look around? You know, look out of the
Yeah,
battlefield.
can you
I
do
knew
some
at the top of
sneaking
a
on the
tower.
battlefield, Bob?
Callow's just
You
sneaking
have been
about.
there, right?
Yeah,
we can switch
Around
to
that
Callow
area.
because you were
I know.
you were following these guys.
He's been
He'll
sat
tell you
there
what's
Obviously,
going
very
you've
quietly.
been inside. They've been inside for quite a while tracking
Sneaky.
stuff. So you can.
Is
So
that-
yeah, but now we've got Log just
Basically-
to conclude that. We've got Log with us and we're going to start
You can
walking
embellish
towards
this as much as you like, but basically,
the market.
the Colossus is still stood there doing fuck all. But the Minotaurs have been setting up, like, appear to be building little siege equipment outside.
Building fucking siege equipment.
Okay.
I'm not really so
So you can imbue any
excited for this
information
battle.
about that and whatever
So
else you
Tansy
want.
telepathically.
I was going to say, shall I come into what would be your line of vision?
Yeah.
On the assumption that when you do see me,
Yeah,
you'll
we're cool.
telepathically.
Everyone's cool. Locag the geezer.
I want him
Log
to stay with
Log-
us forever.
Got a new body.
I want Locag
Need
to roll with us,
Log.
please.
Yeah, I
That's
think we
fine.
can convince Locag to
Yeah,
join as well.
yeah, he doesn't see. Yeah. We
Yeah.
can get Locag. I want
I'm telling Mpoko de Toko that there's no escape and that the siege might last for.
We can climb
It looks
down
like
the
they're
walls
setting
with
up
our
camp
ropes,
for real.
climbing kits. If we get our cash, we can escape. We can go up the wall and
think
then
we
down the
can-
other
I
side
think
somewhere.
we-
where
They
nothing's
might
going on.
attack the city, but it looks like they might also starve the city if they can. We might just be relying on whatever supplies the city has.
Can we have a little chat with
We could
Locag?
kill everyone in the city and then we'd have a lot. That's what I just asked.
Hey Locag, do you know of any secret routes out of the city we'd like to potentially attack from behind?
Love it, Locag.
Rolling bluff.
21.
Sorry, what did you lie about?
I just
Oh,
want to
you
know
want
if he
to
knows
sneak
about
right
any
with this?
secret routes, but it's all legit 'cause we just want to attack from behind.
There were two paths leading to the thing. weren't there? So
Sorry?
there were two paths leading into that. Weren't there?
Yeah, but I want to see if Locag
Oh.
has any insider info. He
How
works.
to get behind these other
He's like one of the
Minotaurs.
leading
He racks his brain.
guards in
He's
the.
he's sat there
Yeah,
racking his
it's
brain.
Want to
kind of
destroy
Tiny
these
brain.
Minotaurs.
The only thing I can, he's not the cleverest guy.
Yeah, but he might know.
We're asking Locag and Log.
He's one of the main. He's like one of the main geezers in the city.
Locag sat there thinking he's not
Most
sure.
well known.
Log pipes up and goes, "The Thieves Guild somehow smuggles large things in and out of the city. That's all I can think of."
You got any contacts in the guild?
That's funny because you'd expect Locag to be the one pushing for Luke's agenda, and Log to be like just after the arena's best interest.
Except all Log is doing
Log's
is providing
now
you
been
with
like,
information.
go check out the Thieves Guild. Oh, my not the Thieves Guild.
Well,
I
Log's
wanna
more
be the head of
underground,
the
isn't he?
Thieves Guild.
Log's more
Yeah,
underground.
Log knows
yeah.
this stuff.
Locag's an official
top of
dude.
the fight.
His father's
yeah,
likely
makes
to know
sense.
that stuff.
Alright, so.
But that's exactly what Luke wanted us to do.
Yeah, but we should probably head there anyway. They might be able to get us out of the city. It'd be cool to link
okay,
up with
okay.
them.
Log, do you know where we can find the Thieves Guild?
I know that they congregate in the ivory toilets.
The Ivory
yeah,
Toilet.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We just can't let.
Okay, so
But
Cash.
I
we
also
can't let Locag.
there's also a rumor that the head of the Thieves Guild.
Okay.
There's also a rumor that the head of the Thieves Guild and the Thieves Guild's main base are both actually located within the rich district of town, not the poor. Even though they are more publicly seen congregating in the ivory toilet.
Fantastic. That's brilliant,
Wow.
Log. You're such an asset to this team.
Yeah, totally.
I
Where
just-
would we be without you, Log?
Log,
You guys are sweet.
I just want
Log,
to.
do you often spend a lot of time in the ivory toilet?
You just strolled up now out of nowhere. These guys are chatting, you just rock up like, right, listen up, Log.
Oh, wait, Log.
I find it humorous that the
Well,
Log
Log
would
and
be in a
Locag.
toilet. My people often find toilet and bowel-related jokes humorous.
Log and Locag meet Callow. He is our
Yeah,
friend
this is
and
Callow.
fellow traveller.
Locag just
Adventurer.
I am not their
nods.
friend,
Zero.
but I am their fellow traveller.
Log gives you a confused look. He doesn't seem to understand how you relate to these three happy-go-lucky adventurers that he met.
I stare
in the
back at
office.
Log blankly.
What's up with this guy? Log says to Mpoko de Todo.
We were all
We
just
got
kind
hit
of
in the head
thrown
as a small
together,
child.
bonded in a weird way.
He's very intelligent.
I think he's here for
Very
convenience,
intelligent.
perhaps. I'm not entirely sure.
He's a great guy, that's all I
Yeah.
can say. I vouch for him
Yeah.
strongly.
When
He's
you
a
get
good
to know
guy.
him.
We all have our uses.
Greetings, what was your name again then, sir?
Callow. He's called Callow.
Callow.
Does he speak?
Not much.
He tends to
Rarely.
just give a cold, blank stare.
I don't think I
Or
like
some
this fella.
important information.
Oh, no, he'll grow on you, don't worry. Like,
I mean, it's an endearing stare when you give it a try.
Do you really even know this guy?
He's one of our best friends.
Yeah.
So watch what you say about him.
Log looks suspiciously at Abakai.
Hi.
Are you under some sort of charm?
No.
Has he got you all under some sort of spell?
No, I'm.
Do you really?
Guy, he's got no charm about him. Did you not just experience that?
I'm immune to charms.
Banter alert! Banter alert!
Ah, he speaks!
Say that.
You see?
My actions speak louder than my
He's
words.
very sporadic in his conversations.
Occasional chants of banter alert. But otherwise, he's pretty stoic.
So yeah, shall we head to this white marble toilet?
Ivory.
Ivory toilet.
No, we need to get our cash first and then Ivory toilet.
Where's the cash?
Yeah,
right,
we've got to go to the market.
Yeah, okay.
Now,
You're getting it all wrong, Ollie.
What?
Lowcat gave us. Oh, is it not in the market?
It's not the market.
Lowcat gave has the
What?
address.
No, it's
He's gonna
opposite the
take
big
us-
manor house.
It is opposite.
Okay,
Opposite the big manor house.
Sorry.
Merchant's house.
in the
Merchant's
poor
house.
district.
Merchant's house.
That's where Lowcat's taking
Which
us.
is
now
also
Callow's
where the
joined
toilet
us.
is.
Same
Let's head
district.
to the poor district.
Okay,
We're en
so
route.
you're currently by the Gladiators Arena. So you're walking along the border of the rich district, and you're seeing loads of really big, gorgeous kind of houses, like big grey stone buildings and like red stone and like kind of ones with little turrets and stuff. These are
Any up
really
for sale?
fancy houses. None of them. Well, yeah, I mean, you're walking around the backs of them all, so if they were for sale signs, you wouldn't be able to see them. But
Poor advertising.
you see the
Yeah,
inn
it
that you
doesn't
stayed
matter.
in when you first arrived here, and you stroll past that and into. There's like you were walking along a main road that kind of curves around, and on your left hand side there's lots of large, gorgeous buildings with turrets and things like that. And as you kind of turn the corner, the right hand side is just lots of very small shack-like houses, lots and lots of them. Like, you know, where there was maybe like 30 houses in the rich district, there's over 100 in the poor district, and it's approximately seems the same sort of size. Yeah. So you start weaving your way through the streets, being led by Low Cag. Log's in amongst you guys,
Yeah, we're chatting a lot.
away.
We're chatting a lot.
Yeah,
We're chatting
yes,
a lot. Bonding with Log.
Rating him. What a lad.
Just, I love it. Random coincidental companions.
Yeah, well, maybe he
Still.
could be champion of the world.
That's the dream.
Champion
we
of
have
the world?
for-
Yeah.
Not yet.
I was born and raised in the town of Delling. I've been a warrior since I was born. I've never lost a fight.
But just in Delhi.
I hear that there are larger arenas in other cities, but I'm afraid I'm not well versed in the outside world. So yeah, you stroll through the poor district, you go past the Ivory Toilet, which is a big building, one big, low, one-storey building.
Can we leave you there to
Up
do some
against-
reconnaissance in the toilet?
It's up against the big stone walls, kind of like,
Yeah.
and so like it's
Yeah,
placed at the
chat.
bottom of the walls.
Doing some reconnaissance.
You wanna
in
walk
the toilet.
Peel off.
You want to go to the inn? Okay, if you roll your streetwise.
But low key.
yo.
Low key.
Yeah.
1905.
Okay, so you find out some knowledge in the pub.
Pub
Yeah.
knowledge.
But we're just going to leave that while you guys rock off.
Alright.
Yeah?
Okay.
Because you obviously that takes some time for you to gather that intel while you're in there.
Wait, can I agree a meeting place with these guys?
Yeah, go for it before, yeah, go on.
We're coming back here.
Yeah, we're coming back to
Coming
the
back.
pub.
We're just going to go close the don't come in.
Okay. I'll
If
get
we
around-
don't come
I'll
back
get
in
around
5
it. I'll get around it.
minutes,
No.
then
What do
come
you guys
back.
want?
Sweet.
Just a pint of lager.
I think they do finely cut potatoes fried.
And some sort of fermented potato too.
They are
Log's
so-
like,
You know this
Log's
kind of
like, hey,
place.
can I go with this guy? I'm hungry.
Oh yeah, why
See,
not?
we
Should
told
we
you
say-
you
But wait, are
want
you
with
stealthy?
Wait, Log.
Yeah,
we
you're
got-
one of the town
Log, you're
guys.
from the arena, though. We kind of appreciate.
I know, yeah,
your
we do
presence
need
there
you. Yeah, you'd
Yeah.
help give us some.
Mm.
to give us some more credibility
Yeah.
to the.
Order me a steak and ale pie.
Yeah.
Extra mash and gravy.
I'll buy
We'll
it.
get you
Pie.
2. We'll
I'll-
get you 2.
I'll buy it.
I like
back.
it.
My face is blank, but I nod. Kind of like acceptingly.
What does Log think about them now?
As you all stroll off, leaving Callow to go into pub, he goes, Maybe he's not as bad as I thought.
Nice.
You don't know he said that though.
Did I perceive that? Can I roll the
Yeah, man. He sees it in his face.
16 and my perception is 14.
Alright, fine, you know he said it, Jesus. He says it slightly louder than he intended to, and he says it a little bit earlier than he planned, so he's not as far away from you as he thought. And he also didn't anticipate the wily perception of Callow.
To the house.
To the house, indeed. So you're strolling up through more of the winding streets a little bit, and you see that actually, when you're at the corner of the inn, you can see the merchant's house. It's just like diagonally across from there. So you stroll over to the merchant's house. Locag looks around and goes, I think it's that one. You stroll up to the door. Locag knocks on the door. A loud knock with his massive hands.
Nice.
No one answers.
What?
Okay.
Can we peek
He
through
knocks
the
again.
window?
Yeah, you peek through the window, and your insight was 7, and you rolled a 16. So inside, you see what looks like an abandoned house.
Okay, can I use my stealth and I'll sneak off?
You're stealthing away from us.
Yeah,
we
the only
don't know
person-
that you stealth. What?
Yeah, but I don't want Locag to steal it.
Oh, okay.
I've got 14 stealth and I just rolled the 10. 24. Just to sneak off from our group.
Locag's got fuck all perception. Yeah, okay, you get away.
And
He's a
then
big dumb Goliath, man.
I'd like
Useful.
to
Yeah.
go around the building and see if there's another point of entry.
Okay, the building's quite actually like it's not nowhere near as small as all the other buildings, but it's still not a large building, and it's got this weird kind of curved wall that goes like that. No windows on that bit of wall, and the bit that you see when you look inside of the abandoned house is just that first room.
So what, I can see a window or something?
No, she's already peeked through the window. You've just gone all the way around. All you
Yeah.
see is a big curved wall and no more
And
windows.
no more windows around there. The second floor, just...
No, we're single floored.
Can you teleport
Can I
in?
teleport? That's exactly my plan,
You
but...
can teleport through the window because you'll
Yeah.
be able to see. What
Yeah.
But can I get to a point where I can see into the house without these guys seeing me?
Can we ask, what's the guard's name?
Locag.
Can we ask him if we're allowed to break in?
I don't think so. I don't think we're allowed to just smash back.
Okay, okay. Let's go check round the back. Come on, let's go all check round the back.
Okay,
quickly.
good plan.
Yeah,
Good
let's
plan.
go do that. Nice.
Okay.
Right, you go do your thing.
Okay, well, as soon as they're gone round the corner, I'm just going to hop round,
Can you
look,
roll
look
yourself,
through the
please?
window. 34, 32.
Yeah.
Can I lockpick, please?
What, the door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so I'm in. No, I'll close the door discreetly behind me.
Okay. And there's literally it's just like basically a barren room, but there's another door.
Does.
Stone door.
Yeah. A stone door. Well, I'm
Barren
gonna
door.
go inspect the door and see if I can get through.
Roll perception.
12 plus 3.
Your perception is 3.
It just looks like a normal stone door, but like there doesn't appear to be a lock.
Oh, use my thievery.
It doesn't appear to be a lock.
Oh, it doesn't appear to be a lock. Sorry. Can I push the door forcibly?
Yeah, the door feels sturdy. It doesn't feel like it's going to budge
It's not
without
gonna
like yeah. Where are you, Callum? You're still
I'm
you're at the
He's at
end.
the pub.
in the toilet.
I'm behind the place with Locag.
So what's your perception?
15.
Yeah, okay, 15. Alright. So you notice that 4 angry looking, dodgy looking humans in raggedy clothing carrying knives are walking towards the entrance of the house.
Okay.
Can I not perceive anything about this door beyond that?
You want to roll your perception again?
Yeah. 20! Critical
Okay.
perception.
So you see that in the wall next to the door there appears to be a very small hole that looks like it might have been deliberately bored. in the
Okay.
wall.
I want to use my thievery then,
Yeah.
presumably.
Okay.
Which is 14.
Okay, yeah, so you pick the lock.
Sweet! And the door just goes shh and opens.
And standing on the other
Nice.
side
Vault.
are 3 dragonborn.
Will Aramis make it out of the thieves' den alive? Join us next week to find out.